Hello, my name is Stransky from Leibniz University Hannover in Germany, and today I will present you our work on the limited impact of visualizing encryption, perceptions of end-to-end messaging security. Okay, let me start with a little story, something that we've encountered ourselves pretty often and that you might encountered as well previously, is that you're talking to someone via WhatsApp or Signal and ask them to send you some sensitive information like a password. And instead of staying within the currently end-to-end encrypted messenger, the other person decides to send you this information through a text message or via email, or they want to call you. And so I've been wondering, is this a common use case that people switch from their end-to-end encrypted messenger to something that is only transport encrypted, like, for example, a text message? And if this is the case, can we stop people from switching from a secure tool to something less secure? So to find out if this is actually the case, we conducted 5 studies on mTurk and Prolific. And the first study was to find out which tools people are using for their day-to-day conversations and for sensitive conversations. And in the second to fourth study, we tested several texts, icons, and animations to see if we could improve perceptions of security and privacy. And lastly, we conducted a validation study to confirm our results on a different platform. Okay, starting with the tool usage study. We asked participants which tools they preferred for day-to-day conversations as well as sensitive conversations. And as we can see in the pictures, the most common use was text message and Facebook Messenger for daily conversations. And the pictures changed a lot for sensitive conversations because people said that they would be preferring email or text message to send sensitive information. And even the end-to-end encrypted messengers dropped a lot. So we found out that those switches do indeed happen. And so what can we do now? For the following surveys, we decided to use mTurk as a platform again, and we only wanted to reach WhatsApp users with our survey. So we decided to create a qualification task where we asked participants which messengers they are using as well as which smartphone operating system they are using. For the 3 following studies, we used screencasts with a fictitious WhatsApp update and a conversation with sensitive content. For the text disclosure study, we used 6 different text variants and a control condition. For example, one of these messages was messages to this chat are now encrypted, or messages to this chat are now end-to-end encrypted. And we found out that the simple messages to this chat are now encrypted condition was the most successful, and our changes had no impact on usability and satisfaction. For our icon study, we used 3 different icons: a closed letter, a shield, and a log. All of them had a slight negative effect on our participants. Our fourth study were 3 different animations, the first one being disappearing messages, which is normally not a security feature. However, participants in our first study reported that they liked Snapchat because messages were just gone after they disappeared. And so we decided to just include it as animation as well, because we hoped it could improve security perceptions. And the second condition was that we used scrambling text, so text was scrambled before it was shown to them after receiving. And the third one was a progress cycle that filled before showing the text to the participants. However, none of those factors were significant. However, the progress circle had a weak positive effect towards perceived trust, security, and privacy. And the animations again did not impact usability or satisfaction. Our last study was a validation study due to the inconclusive findings we had in study 4 and the bad data quality that we had in study 4. As you can see, we had 52 attention checks that failed in the animation study. We decided to use Prolific as a different platform to get a different sample. Furthermore, we decided to rename our messenger to Erebus to reduce the impact of the name that the messenger has. And we tried to get more qualitative data so that we added more open text questions. And our results confirm our previous results from study 2 to 4 that any visualization is better than none. A lot of participants also mentioned that the reputation of the application is really important. One participant, for example, said, "Honestly, I guess I just trust in the brand that it's safe. I do this through the popularity, good press, and confidence in their service." And with that, I would like to conclude my talk and thank you for your attention.